Hey guys, Tomboy601. Oh boy, is this a huge update that we have so much to go through. So we're going to just go and start diving right in. First off, gameplay up on the screen. Tier 5 German carrier. The Wesser is here. We'll go ahead and give a little bit of a ship view on this thing. First off, can we just talk about how beautiful these German aircraft carriers are? Every single one of them just looks absolutely beautiful. Now, mind you, that's probably because you could kind of make it up with modern design aesthetic because, none of them really existed. But that doesn't mean we can't really just absolutely enjoy these ships. Like I said, they're all just beautiful ships. Like, especially, I think the Rhine, I think it's the best looking carrier in the game, which is to say something, you know. Anyways, German aircraft carriers, their whole shtick is that they have AP bombs. Oh boy, is this feeling like there is going to be a shift change here in this game. These bombs are very powerful, mainly against battleships. The battleships seem to be the ones that are going to have the most trouble adapting to this, simply because they have the largest target, and these bombs are incredibly accurate. Now, as a trade-off for that, the dive angle on the planes incredibly steep. So if you have a ship that's moving, it is incredibly hard to hit a moving target with these ships. Additionally, something we learned is the higher you are, the more penetration you are. So if you decide to hold off to the very last second to do a drop, you may not have the penetration to actually get through the deck, and you may just end up doing surface level damage. So there is going to be a balance of skill and usefulness in this thing, but you'll see in this clip, we kind of bully this West Virginia, and then we just absolutely shred that Sinop over there. We get 3 Citadels. So this feels like the German carriers right now, as far as my initial impressions go, they feel like they're becoming a hard counter to battleships, and specifically the ones that are like nose in, guns forward. You know what I mean? We're talking Sinop, Vladivostok, Jean-Bart, like Richelieu, those sorts of ships, the ones that just like to find and hold an angle. Yeah, that's what these planes seem to be incredibly effective at dealing with. For your commander for this ship, we do have the all-new Hans Geisler. His base trait is going to be Barrage. That is going to increase the reload time, or decrease the reload time, I should say, on the on secondary batteries. His first level of skills is a good day's work, which reduces damage control party reload time. Swatting at flies, which increases the damage of your aircraft's AA armament, and no fly zone, which improves the power and the range of the AA suite on all ship types. Then, in his next set of skills, he has a choice between Dark Silhouette, which improves your aircraft's concealment, and One-Way Ticket, which increases torpedo damage. The next level of skills, he has On Alert, which enables a warning indicator of incoming fire from long range when and also improves your ship steering. Then Out of Sight, which improves the concealment and the maximum HP of your dive bomber, along with Hidden Threat, which improves the concealment and maximum HP of your torpedo bombers. Then on his final set of normal skills, he has the choice between Emergency Power, which increases the speed of your planes, Look at Me Now, which is going to increase the ship concealment rating, and then finally Heavy Consequences, which increases the damage and the armor penetration of those AP bombs. And then lastly, he has the choice between 2 legendary tiers, Fully Packed and Corkscrew. Corkscrew increases the penetration of your AP shells and bombs, decreases the incoming damage to your aircraft carrier. That's the passive effect. And then the active effect is, of course, going to be that penetration multiplier. And you see right there where we just absolutely slapped that Sinop for, I think, 30,000 damage. 30,000, yeah, 30k worth of damage, which slightly disgusting. And by that I mean absolutely disgusting. So that's the German aircraft carrier. Let's move on to the wonderful new battleships in the game. Oh boy, are there a lot of them. I'll go ahead. Wargaming gave me 15 crates to open and I'll go ahead and throw that up. We'll also break that out into a separate video. But we ended up pulling Nevada and Tennessee from those crates. Both of them looking really good. I look forward to using an Autobot camo on the Nevada to make it in its nuclear test form, but she's looking good as a ship. So is her sister. The Tennessee, also looking good. Once again, that refit California sister ship, essentially. North Carolina, sadly, did not get her in the crates, but it's good to see her in the port. And finally, Kansas. Oh my goodness. She just looks like a buff horse. Like, oh boy. Those turrets just look ridiculous. Like, she is such a stout little battleship. I'm excited to grind my way to the Kansas. Finally, we do have two other ships sort of added in this update, and that's going to be the other two new battleships, I should say. The Tier 6 Florida and the Tier 7, the Georgia, the campaign ship. Florida might be the most beautiful ship I've ever seen. I'm not saying that because it's my home state, but especially with the camo that is now for sale in the shop along with her in the camos tab. Oh boy, is she looking good. Additionally, Georgia, also good to see that campaign ship. Have yet to take her out, so don't have any impressions on her. That brings us into the rest of the game and the updates. First off, if we're here in port, we can kind of go ahead and see we have a brand new sort of UI that I am really loving. The top one's going to tell you how many tiers you have left in your campaign, your two currently active campaigns, or your two currently active bureau projects, what stage you are in them, lets you directly go to them so you can pick it out. Additionally, we do have new filters. The first one is going to be a ship with any sort of active mission that you can do for it, and the second one is going to be any ship that will help you, I believe, in your bureau project. So like right now we have two active missions for Nevada and Tennessee, and then right now we have things equipped for like win a tier 6 match. So we have pretty much every single tier 6. We also have our usual like some of our other things, but yeah, those are really nice to see. Let's now get on over into the campaigns and missions, because there is a lot. The one I want to call out is air superiority. They're basically like giving you a tax break to play the German ships right now. It's pretty incredible. Air superiority, they're giving you almost the complete price of the carrier back as like a rebate on the carrier, and they're also giving you enough free XP for said ship to upgrade it all the way through its XP line. So I would definitely recommend going in and at least playing these ships, because that seems weird and sort of bribey, but I will take it because it means I don't have to do as much with my tier 5 and tier 3 the aircraft carriers. Also, we have German aircraft carrier commander mission. This will get you a copy of Hans Geisler. Relatively easy stuff. Destroy 5 ships while using the carrier. Then you're also going to need to go ahead, win 3 battles in it, do 40,000 HP damage with torpedo bombers, 35,000 in the dive bombers, which relatively easy to do. Also, if you end up pulling any of those ships from early access, you'll go ahead and get missions. They're fairly easy missions to do, just win battles, and the final reward is 15 promotion orders, which is nice. Or 15 for Tennessee, and 10 for Nevada. So 25 up to grabs there. Always nice to see some additional promotion orders. The final thing I want to talk about is the store. There is a small sale going on for some American ships right now. Specifically, the Sims, the West Virginia, and the Boise are all on sale. Additionally, Wargaming has started to roll out their coupon campaign. So what you can do is add a coupon onto the Boise. Basically, there's a coupon to reduce the price of any tier 5 or tier 6 premium for 1,000. So you could end up picking up Boise or any other of the tier 5, tier 6s for 1,000 off. I will probably end up picking up Boise for 11,000 just because I know that's a ship that I kind of need in my port to round out my tier 6 American cruisers. So yeah, guys, that's the first wave of the update. Or that's it right now. Florida also available in the shop, as we kind of went over, because she's in my port right now, which means they kind of blew their load on this one. Pardon the French, if you will. I was not expecting Florida to be out today, because that means there are no more new ships coming out for the rest of this update. Florida, the new premiums for this thing for this time were supposed to be Florida and Benham as a doubloons and GXP ship. I'm surprised Benham isn't the one that's out today, and Florida would have been the one a couple weeks out. But here we are. Everything new with this update is out today. So go out there, get playing. I kind of like it, but I don't, just because that means I have a lot of ships to review now. It's going to be a busy time for me. Guys, that's the video for today. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.